10 medical scams in Kenya. In case you've fallen for any of them, you need to go study a little bit more of biology and then come back. Now, the first one is Uji Power. Now, this is a porridge that usually give you that high sex drive after taking some few cups. Now, they usually put Viagra in that. That's the trade secret, because there's no supplement that can work within those few seconds that usually take that Uji. It's only drug that can do that. The only thing that usually come close to that is Mukombero. Now that one is the one that usually come closer to this, and actually doesn't take some few hours like Uji Power, so it usually take a little bit longer compared to now what you're taking. You're taking drugs, guys. Now the second one is that Maasai drug that they usually sell using that kibuyu, and it usually clean your stomach. Now, the trade secret here is they usually sell you antibiotics. They just put antibiotics there, and that's how it usually works all the time. You can just go to a pharmacy and buy the same antibiotics, and they will just work the same way. Number 3 is that colon cleanser, usually buy to clean the whole of your intestines, your stomach, all everything. Now, actually, they usually put laxatives in there, and this is the reason after taking that drug, you usually get diarrhea. That's the only thing, because it usually relax your muscles and speed up the bowel. That's the only thing it does. It doesn't clean anything. And because most of us usually, okay, I'm not going to go through that direction. Now, the other one is that feet detoxification machine, foot detox. Now, that machine whereby you put your legs in a certain bowl and then they put something into the power socket and then switch it on, and then that water will turn brown after some few minutes or some few hours. That's a scam. Now, I want you to do this. Just go to the same spot and just don't put anything in that water. Just let it stand, but make sure that they've switched on the power. It will take you some few minutes. The same color will appear regardless of whether you put your legs there or not. So it's just a scam. Number 5 is whole body scanner. That machine where you place your hands and it reads the parameters of your heart, your kidney, your legs, your hair, how you breathe, your lungs, everything. Now, that one is a pure scam. I wish it was that simple. I wish you can just understand how the body works and the analysis that we use to look for the functionality of each of the organs. It cannot just be gotten from just a single placing of hands from a machine that actually... Anyway, just come. That thing makes me angry all the time. I wish it was that simple. Number 6, do you see those people usually come with a white coat? They are selling a certain drug that treats so many diseases. And also in public, outside somewhere, they can create fire using just the household items. They usually make me agree all the time. And especially those who usually come to the matatu. And okay, let me just tell you something. There's a group of people who usually sell the same drugs along places where there's a hospital, like Upper Hill. The buses that usually ply that route, you are going to find so many of them. They're going to take advantage of the fact that you are desperate, you're looking for something to treat a certain condition. And because you've seen a shortcut here, then maybe you're abandoned going to a hospital, you just start taking something that will never work. You end up dying because of just ignorance. They don't work. I wish it was that simple. Number 7, detox juice. That juice that usually tell you that it will clean all the toxins in the body. Anyway, you have the kidney, you have the liver. That's their sole purpose. They work to remove every toxin. So the best thing that you can do is to keep them healthy. Just support them. Give them healthy foods. Take water. Make sure that your kidneys are working perfectly. Stop taking things that will stress them, like alcohol or other drugs. Stop doing that. Scam number 8. Original drugs are better than generics. There is something that you need to understand called patent. Today, if I discover a drug, I patent that drug. It means that no one else will be able to produce that drug for about 10 years. Now, after 10 years, anyone else who knows how to make that drug can be able to come up with a drug that works exactly like mine or better. They can copy exactly what I'm doing after those 10 years. The only thing that you need to avoid is fake drugs. But generics, they can even be better than the original drug. So, your preferences. Number 9, medical camps. Now, we have very genuine camps that usually go out there to help people who cannot be able to make it to the hospital or to try to sensitize people in the society. But we have others that are purely used for just PR and marketing, and to also try to fetch some few clients into the hospital. What they usually do is they'll just come, they'll try to scare you out of your comfort zone for you to visit the hospital, even if whatever they are trying to insinuate is not actually true. So they might give you some information that might indicate that you have something a little bit more serious and you need to go to a hospital for that thing to be checked out. Guess where they are going to send you? To their own hospital or their affiliated hospital. So just marketing tools. But we have scams that are working perfectly and they're being used for the purpose that are meant for the scams. Scam number 10, putting potato slices or onions under your socks at night to detox your body. I wish it was that simple. Otherwise, you could not be having those dialysis machine, because that person with failing kidneys, it will be hard for them to detox themselves if they can just simply put a potato slice under their socks and get rid of their toxins. It's not that easy.